This is an audio response to Man of Truth's video entitled "Anybody Else Feel It's Over for Sure?" And I'm curious about the same things. I'm curious to know what people are feeling, thinking, experiencing. From my own perspective, we have been talking about collapse for a very long time within the scope of things happening fast, things moving quickly, changes occurring on a more rapid basis. And I'm curious to know what people are experiencing. Um, I know that as early as 2004, 2005, there were a significant amount of people on the web, specifically. Not in my circles, not in normal conversation, definitely not on television, which I was still a part of that environment. I was still watching television back then, and I don't watch television now. I have no use for it. It's of no benefit to me in my life. But I digress, because back then there was a web presence of people that were talking about something about to happen, something that was on the verge of happening, a big change. And I think it's something that people expected or anticipated to happen on a global scale that would, quote, wake up the mass population. That no matter who the individual was or where they were on this planet, they would know that something's changed. That we're moving into a different phase of the human experiment, and I'm kind of interested in what people use as a gauge to determine whether we have reached any sort of pinnacle or turning point or next phase. Um, what do you feel about 2012? Do you feel that we are still in for a change towards the end of the year? Is December the 21st, 2012 going to be a big nothing? Um, is there going to be any change in perception in the quote unquote reality of the average person, uh, in states, in the condition of the U.S., and the condition of the globe? Will we be at war? What is it that you feel? What is your premonition? What is your sense? And I'm wondering, because I don't have whatever compass I have is off. I really don't understand what I'm experiencing right now, and I don't feel like I'm the only person. I really cannot define it. I can't quantify it. I can't measure it. There is no metric for what I'm feeling. There's no metric for where we are on this timeline or this continuum, and I don't know what to expect. This is definitely not Mayberry RFD. It's not Leave It to Beaver. It's not Andy Griffith. It's not any of the things that I expected growing up. It is much, much different than what I had seen or expected in the latter part of my life. If in fact this is the latter part of my life, I don't know. I just don't know. So weigh in if you care to. Call me an asshole. Call me a dumbass. I'm full of it. Whatever the case may be, just weigh in. I really don't care if you're there to make troll comments or if you have something of value to offer. Expound on it. I'd be interested in hearing it. All opinions welcome. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you expect. Have you seen anything changing in your own life that can be explained away? Is it growth in your own life? Is it spiritual maturity? Is it something that you can quantify? If not, what is your premonition? What is it you expect in the future? What do you see coming in the future? If someone asked you what your 5-year plan was, could you offer a 5-year plan for yourself? If someone asked you what you expected to see in the next 5 years in politics and economics, in the state of the American experiment, or in the state of globalism, what would you say? What would be your answer? And do you have an answer at all? Do you have an opinion?